Hey guys, it's me, Mason. This is my second time trying to record this flip through because the first time I recorded it, it kept saying that it's on private, and I'm like, okay, well maybe it was just I pushed the wrong button, and yeah, so I'll make it public. It kept saying error. You can't do, like, it just kept bringing up like an error, like there's something not happening. So I'm just like, okay, um, maybe I'll re-upload it, but with the but from my phone. Like, I usually record directly onto YouTube, and then it just uploads as soon as I'm done recording. So I just thought maybe I'll just take that saved video and just upload it like through that. Didn't work either, so yeah. Hopefully, I think I kind of know what the problem was, even such as it kind of disappoints me. But yeah, anyway, this is my 33rd journal. I nicknamed it Megara for obvious reasons. I did decorate the inside cover. I still need to go back and fix the dates, like write down the dates that I started and stuff. I did put some tape in a couple of places because it was starting to fall apart a little bit. Not a lot, but it was just growing concerning for me, so yeah. You've seen all of this. This is the last entry I wrote in for March, and now we have April. I really love how I decorated this calendar page, but I feel like this was kind of all for nothing because all I really wrote down in here was when my period started and ended. I know TMI, but you know what? It happens. Easter, Earth Day, and when my nephew was born. So it's like, well, it looks nice, but at what cost? It's like that Wario meme where he's like looking down and it's like all dramatic and junk. Anyway, I did a purple polka dots, flowers, sparkles, and little Easter chickies. I thought it was really pretty. I really like how this page turned out. I really like how these pages turned out too. I haven't done like a frame or like a full border kind of thing in a long time. But I didn't want to do it to the point where I felt like I had no room to write, so I used like all my thinner washi tapes or like my not as thick washi tapes. And I really like how this looked. I really do. And I love how these tapes look together. Like, I've just been like really loving how things turned out. I try to record myself making these pages and writing the prompts down as I went, but it ended up being way too long, and it wouldn't upload at all. Like, it wouldn't even process it. So I'm just like, you know what? I'll just post a picture of it on Instagram. The prompts that I used, these are all Animal Crossing inspired. I got some of them off of Instagram, and I got some of them I kind of thought of out of the top of my head. What features would you add to the game? What villagers do you have memories with? If you're a frequent player of Animal Crossing. I've only played New Leaf, Pocket Camp, and now New Horizons, but I would like to play some of the older ones because there's a lot of like different things that I think would have been really cool to add to this game too. And who is your all-time fave villager, or who are your all-time favorite villagers? And mine is Deadass Pietro the Clown Sheep. If anyone has him and does not want him, please don't be mean to him. I will take him off your hands whenever I have the space. Like, please, savor him. He's a precious boy. And then I was noticing that I was really drawn to the color yellow lately. I think it was like this day, but I was like really drawn to the color yellow as of lately. Like, it's just been something that's been drawing me in. I just want to use so much yellow to the point where like I'm practically seeing nothing but that color. It's not my favorite color, but it is a favorite color of mine. It's like, I love blue, I love yellow, I love browns, I love silver and grays. I love like creams and off-white colors. So yeah, I really love neutrals, but my favorite, like, I guess like more primary or like base colors are yellow and blue and purple. So yeah, this is an Easter collage. I did a video of this. I think I did a live stream decorating these pages, or at least writing on these pages. And then I really like how I did this Easter page. Very simple, but Very fun. I tried to kind of mimic what I did with the red and the hearts pages, but it didn't turn out quite the same, but I still kind of like it nonetheless. Yeah, it's a little more simplistic, but I wish that I had a solid red washi tape when I was doing... yeah, when I was doing this one, I didn't have enough of my solid thin red washi tape. So I'm like, you know what, this has to be the second best thing, so it still turned out nice, but I do wish it was a solid red. This is very minimal, but very heavy in writing, and I really love that. I used a prompt book. I don't remember which one, but I have a few of them lying around, and I wanted to use one again. The prompts were, what is your take on soulmates? I really wish others knew this about me. Have you ever lived in another country besides your own birth country? Would you want to? What color do you feel today? What is the best trigger of stress for you? I think it's a little weirdly worded, but I guess it makes sense. What do you think is the most important thing to learn in schools? What is something you frequently forget? What memory do you have associated to a campfire? And do you know any stories about your family's history? And I wrote sideways because I feel like it makes me want to write more when I write sideways. And I thought, you know what, let's shake it up and write diagonally. So I set up a new house plot on New Horizons. And I had like, I don't know, 15, 20 Nook Mile tickets. And I thought, okay, I want to hunt for Pietro. I'm going to hunt for him because I really want him on my island. And I want to take care of him. I want to hang out with him. I want to just be the best neighbor to my favorite clown sheep, or my favorite sheep villager ever. I love all the sheep, but Pietro is the king for me. So first island, I got someone I really didn't care that much about, but they were pretty cool. But I moved on. Second island, I found Muffy, and I'm like, crap, I can't leave without her. So I took her in, and I was talking about how I thought her and Nan would be like cute little like goth sheep goat buddies. I don't know what the proper term is for sheep slash goat type animals. I don't know, like woolly animals. I think you can technically, yeah, you can shear goats too and make cashmere and stuff. It's kind of weird that they have a sheep named Cashmere in the game. I've never had them before. I don't know what their gender is, so I'm saying they, them, because it's a natural thing to do. Yeah. And I wanted to write sideways, but I didn't like how it was turning out, and it felt like it took forever to write the lines because I felt like I was gonna go like all whopper jawed, so I just kind of quit after like this page. I'm like, see you tomorrow. I had a lot of feelings that I was writing about this day. I felt like total garbage, so I had this ongiri, or this like rice ball picture, looked like it just got moldy and thrown away, and I'm just like, that's my mood. So, and then this is one of those pages where I'm just like, holy crap, what the hell? I did this? Like, every time I look back at it, I'm like, damn, I did that. I noticed that a cosplayer that I follow was making a lot of art, and they were also, like, cosplaying a lot of characters with this fictional disease, I gotta emphasize that now, called, Hanawaki, I believe it's how it was pronounced. If I'm butchering it, I'm so sorry. But apparently it's like when a victim of one-sided love of any kind, like abusive relationship or some sort of unrequited love, the victim will start to grow flowers in the lungs and heart, and then they will start to cough them up, and it's causing damages to their heart and lungs, because, you know, you can't just cough up a full flower at some point. It starts out as like petals, then it'll eventually get to like a full flower you just have to pull out of your freaking throat. So it's gonna cause damages. And I just wrote like all about, like, I went to like a trope, like a anime trope, or like a certain trope website and learned more about it, and it's really, really cool. I really want to try to write like a story or make a character or two based off of this. So yeah, I'm not really going to express a lot about it because I feel like it's going to take forever. So, and again, kind of on a love theme, but I was just feeling super lonely and blech. Then I made another collage. I was really into collaging in this half of the journal, which is kind of fun. I wanted to put a like sunflower bouquet coming out of this tuba, euphonium. I don't remember exactly. I don't know exactly what this instrument is, but I know a friend of mine used to play the euphonium in high school, so I'm just like, is that a euphonium? Because I thought it was a tuba when I first talked with them about it, and they're like, no, it's a euphonium. It's the same but different. I'm just like, okay, I'll take your word for it. I'm not in band. I know I wanted to be in band though, but I wanted to do like the drumline stuff. Like I wanted to be into the percussion section. But at the time when I had to audition for it, I was in 6th grade, or no, I was in 5th grade, and they wanted to start you up kind of early into band. And I had both my arms in casts, so I couldn't use my wrists, and that's kind of a big deal with percussion, if you want to believe me. So they kind of just said, yeah, there's no fucking way. So I never joined band or became like got into percussion, but I do love percussion. It's one of my favorite types of instruments. I love bass, I love percussion of any kind, and I love instruments. I want to learn how to play instruments. But like I think I might try to see if I can steal my sister's ukulele or something like that and just kind of start off kind of basic white girl kind of thing. But anyway, so yeah, I wanted to put like a bouquet of sunflowers coming out of this, but I couldn't find it for the life of me. I'm just like, I looked in every single place that I remember seeing it. I have a lot of craft supplies that are still scattered around, so my room's far from done being organized. So yeah, it's gonna be a wreck. But I've made great progress in cleaning my room so far this quarantine, so I'm proud of myself about that. Good job, me. I'm patting my arm because I don't want to pat my back for some reason. So yeah, and I called it Anyway Here's Wonderwall, because I just, yeah. I really don't like these pages because I just kind of grabbed a random pen and I thought it would work, and it really didn't, and I hated it halfway through it. So then I did a better green page. And I've been really obsessed with collaging in this journal, like I said, in this half. So I did like a small corner collage with more parts of this Band-Aid ball that I have. I still have like one more pie piece of it. Like I cut it into fourths, and this is like one of the last ones. So I have one more piece. I put the globe and life is unpredictable. I put this little, I think it's Molang or Molang sticker, and I stamped a little plane on this part going toward Africa, and then you are here, a sun, and then I did a rub-on over top of some stickers and a stamp of the brain, because I know it's been pretty stressful for me. And then I was just like, well, I want to keep writing, but hold up, I don't think I can show that. So I'm just gonna say my nephew was born, so just a quick peek. Boop. I wrote a letter to him, and yeah, I wrote a letter to him in this journal. I wrote like the day he was born, the time he was born, his height, or his like the length of him, his weight, and stuff like that. And I had pictures of him there too. I have permission to show this, but I don't know if that was the reason why it wouldn't let me post my video the first time around, so I'm gonna kind of play it safe. So I was writing, and I'm like, okay, I'm kind of cutting it close, but maybe I will be able to watch this live stream of Dungeons and Dragons. I have not played Dungeons and Dragons, and ever since I've seen Achievement Hunter, or parts of Achievement Hunter slash Rooster Teeth playing Dungeons and Dragons when they did have that, I think it was, I don't remember what they called it. They had like a D&D series for a while. Anyway, I digress a little bit. But yeah, ever since I've seen Achievement Hunter slash Rooster Teeth do Dungeons and Dragons, and now I'm watching Nathan Sharp, Nate Wentz to Battle, play Dungeons and Dragons. He does it every Monday. The last one's coming up to like this Monday, and I'm so sad about it because I'm like, I don't want this to end. So I was writing about it. I'm like, I'm getting it kind of close. Maybe I'll write after the stream. It lasted a lot longer than usual because they were getting to some really heavy plot in their quest and stuff, or their adventure, and I'm just like, never mind. I really, really, really love how these pages turned out, and I think it was after this page, or these pages. So I noticed that I needed to update my Monster Prom game on my laptop, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll update it, I'll update Steam, I'll do all that stuff, and I'll play the game just to do a quick run, because I want to see that new thank you letter update. My game file became corrupt, and I lost 107 plus hours of work, and I was just like so like mentally slash slightly emotionally distraught about it. I'm just like, I did all of that. I just wanted to see this new secret ending, the thank you ending. Like, I don't know when I'm going to be able to see this one, because I'm going to try to play it again on my laptop, and I got a new one since then, 'cause I was already debating on looking into new laptops when I noticed that my computer was just being super laggy and, like, worse in lag than it usually was, and I'm just like, okay, maybe it's time to just take this out back and shoot it. I didn't shoot it, by the way. I just kind of put it aside. I restarted it completely, and I just put it aside. But I have a new laptop now. It works beautifully. I'm kicking myself in the ass for not doing it sooner, though. This probably would have all been avoided. And yeah, I was just so distressed about it. So now I gotta restart all that again. And then I was talking, or I say talking as if I'm like physically speaking to my journal, but I kind of do that sometimes. I was kind of like writing about how how things have been since then, 'cause I skipped a day. Or no, I didn't skip a day. What am I talking about? Just how I wasn't really in the biggest mood to write, and I know I skipped a bunch of pages, but during this quarantine, I did not write for quite a good number of days, and I didn't want to play catch up. And I'm just like, I'm not mad, just, it happened. So I have all these pages left. I'm debating on like cutting them out and using them for something else, but I feel like it would look weird just to have little nubs sticking out, and I don't know how to properly go about with removing signatures from a book. So I'm just gonna leave it as is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really am gonna miss this journal. This is one of my favorites this year so far. And it's only my second one, which is kind of weird. I feel like I fall in love with new journals every time. Like, there's just some journals that's just like, I really like this journal because the quality was really good. Like, this wasn't the best quality, but it was, again, it's gonna keep landing on that page. But I just this is one of those journals that like I really want to buy more of it because it's just really nice. I love the sound of it. The size is just really nice. The paper is really good. Not like, again, it's not perfect, but it is really, really good. I just felt like I had a good time in this one. Like when I did make, again, like I can never get over how good this page looks. Like, holy crap. And yeah, I love dot grids. I feel like I'm going to try to just slowly buy nothing but dot grid journals from now on because I just love dot grid and just graph paper in general, but any sort of grid, I love it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this flip through of the second half of my journal for the months of March and April. There's no pocket in the back. I didn't have anything to really slide in here. I kind of do though, but so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, but I'm going to quickly give you a sneak peek and a quick explanation as to my next journal, which is this one. I decorated this journal relatively early into April, I think. And I'm just going to kind of say it's going to be nothing but yellow. Because yellow, I just really want to... I've been really drawn toward the color yellow. It's really resonating with me, so... I learned my lesson from previous journals not to just do a full entire journal in one solid color palette. So this little small one should be good. I just posted this on Instagram, so I don't really care if you guys see it, but it's a little sneak peek. Yeah, this journal's going to be nothing but yellow and brown and gold and some black and white, but mostly yellow and brown, hopefully. Goodness. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys later. Bye!